Good day, beautiful people. I am the Trail of the Lord here for the close of week 25 for my weekly self-care check-in. When I tell y'all that making time for yourself and doing things that bring you peace, that brings you joy, that brings you quiet time, like whatever it is that looks like for you is extremely important. And as I just reflect back on this past week, everything that I did for myself was much needed. Um, Monday, because I knew that this week was going to be like really busy with just different activities and preparations and things like that. So Monday I had tub time. I haven't had tub time in quite some time. So just being in the tub, meditating, listening to some soft music, um, strolling on social media, like it was very relaxing to prepare me mentally for the things that I had going on for the remainder of the week. Um, Tuesdays is therapy day, so have therapy every Tuesday. I try to have it around the same time, so I just want to be like on the schedule. So Tuesdays around 4 is usually therapy time for me. And usually before I go to therapy, I spend time in my hair. So usually Tuesdays is hair and therapy day. Hair spa day, and therapy Tuesday. I had 2 sessions of yoga this week. So I had yoga on yoga on Wednesday and Friday. I look forward to everything that I do for myself throughout the week, especially therapy and especially yoga. And this week I actually had to get 2 sessions in. And on Friday before I went to yoga, I had like an hour and a half to spare. So I treated myself to breakfast. So just having that alone time, having my thoughts just play out uninterrupted, which is something else that I get to do in my yoga class, because it's all about mindfulness and focusing on your breathing and letting your mind be free and letting those thoughts come about, acknowledging them, how you're feeling in the moment. So all of those things mentally stimulates me and prepares me for the different activities that I have going on throughout the week. So that was just a glimpse of some of my self-care activities. My daughter keeps me extremely busy. So I have another fulfilled week coming up. So I am definitely planning for my self-care routine. And yoga and therapy are just 2 of the things that I can't go without. I need both of those, especially with therapy. Tapping into some areas that's going to be difficult. Having yoga as I don't want to call it a backup, but having yoga as that mindfulness and kind of just like slow down. There's a yoga session that I do on Wednesday called Relax and Restore. And we're doing yoga poses, but it's so meditating because it just slows everything down. And like you really don't realize, what I didn't realize, that like every day is a constant fast routine. Like everything is like constantly going. Typically when I'm out and about to come home, it's about a 40 to 45 minute drive. And so, of course, like your mind is kind of just wondering, and you think about all of these things that you got to do. Well, for me, all these things that I have to do, and or that I'm not going to do. Like when I get home, I'm just going to go take me a bath. I'm going to go lay down. And then you get home and the kitchen needs to be straightened up. The kitchen needs to be swept. You got laundry that you forgot to take out of the washing machine and put in the dryer. Or there's laundry that need to be folded. Or you got to cook dinner. Like all of these things start happening. And then before you know it, like 4 hours have went by. And those 4 hours have you been constantly moving, doing, grooving. And then you finally like get to sit down and relax. You're like, oh my God, I'm like so tired. And before yoga, I'm pretty sure that was my life. That is my life. But yoga really helps me to see that. And that having that hour and 15 minutes of just slowing down is so well needed and so well deserved. So those are the two things that I look forward to on the weekly basis. My daughter, she is in a pageant that's in December. So we're getting close. So we're like, it's moving and grooving with that, prepping, preparing, rehearsals, uh, shopping, all of those beautiful things. Track season is starting back up. So she have a banquet that she has to attend to. So I got to prepare for that. It is just like it's starting all over again. So taking time. I say all of that to say taking time, because you can't escape your mommy duties or daddy duties. You can't escape work life because the bills have to be paid. But you have to like find a space and time to just slow down. The journal entry for this week's check-in was, did you go out in nature this week, and have you had a chance to connect with Mother Nature or Mother Earth? And for me, it was no. Like I did not go out in nature, although I love to be outside, especially now that the fall season is coming in, the leaves are changing, the beautiful colors. I would love to, and I am going to definitely put that on my to-do list soon, to go out to a park or possibly to the beach if the weather is right, or just somewhere where there's a scenery, and just take all of that in. Use my mindfulness skills that I've been reading up on, and just really connect my senses to the environment, to just take in the fresh air, the breeze, how it caresses my skin, what I feel like all of those things, and just be at one with self. But self-care for me has been a good journey, and I'm so mad that I'm just, I don't want to say just not discovering, but just putting it to the forefront. So if I am in a place where I wasn't self-caring for myself, I know there are probably hundreds to thousands of women and men that don't self-care or find the time to self-care, and it's extremely important to invest in yourself. So I leave you with this, as I always do. Find a time, a moment, a space to be with yourself, to invest in yourself, because you are important. Everybody that depends on you, they can't get the best version of you if you're not giving the best version to yourself. So I pray that you all have a wonderful week, that you take some time to self-care. You take some time to just come up with a plan or write a list of things that you want to do, and find time throughout the week or out the month to pick that one day or that moment in time to do something nice for yourself. Until next time, beautiful people.